Hello, 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 hello. Nicola, hello. First two comments today. How are you, my lovely? Hi, Becky. Hi, Emma and Joanne. Ira, good evening. And Becky, hello, 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 hello. How are we all? Hi, Beverly. Good evening. Hi, Sue and Jess. Hello, my lovely. So I'm just setting that bit up there. There we go. Hello, 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 hello. How are we all? Hi, Kathy. Hi, Nina. Hi, Lynette. Are we all okay? Hello. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Yvonne. Have you had a good weekend? I definitely feel, touch wood, that I'm finally shifting moment, so I'm buzzing about that. And I have finally got everything, almost everything ready to launch the new bits tomorrow, which is so exciting. So yeah, I can't wait to set those up and I can launch them tomorrow. Been putting up Christmas lights and pull something in your back. Oh, bless you, Joanne. Oh, I hope it sorts itself out soon. Roz, hello. Hi, Julie. Hi, Jacqueline. We was meant to do our Christmas this weekend, but because me and Aaron sort of fell poorly, and then I was continuously poorly, we needed to sort of sort the house out. So this weekend was spent sorting the house out, ready for Christmas, moving the furniture around and stuff, as you do, ready for because we can't just fit the tree in, we have to move the layout around to get the tree in. So that's all done, but we haven't actually been able to set up Christmas. So that is actually going to get done next weekend now, which is the latest I've done it in years, absolute years. We may be able to do it on a weeknight, but with Aaron getting in from work later and the kids obviously tired from school, it's easier on a weekend. So yeah, gutted I haven't managed to get those up, but yeah, never mind. Christmas fairs and pushing up decks. Oh, I love that, Catherine. I'm so jealous. We'll get ours up soon. It's understandable though. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Now, today is a normal live. I've posted the order list on the page and there's 4 people currently on the order list. Let me just update it. So if you would like to order, there's not a long waiting list at all. Let me just update there. So if you have ordered, I've literally just updated it. So refresh the page and you can see it there. Teddy and Johnny, hello. Lisa, bless you. Thank you for the stars. That's very, very kind of you. We've got the sparkle pick or stick sparkle dip available still today. So that's there. The elves will come into play from tomorrow, which is quite exciting. And we've got mystery and surprise oysters available. Supposed to put the tree up today, but you're... Oh, bless. I hope they're okay, Star. We'll get Christmas up. Next weekend's the 3rd of December, so it's not too late. Just I like to normally get it up sooner. But it is, things happen, don't they? Right, I think that's all the updates. We've still got the massive clearance section on the website. The stuff in there, once it's gone, it is gone. It won't be coming back into stock again. And there's like 40% plus off in that clearance section, so that's definitely worth having a look. And then of course we've got the open at home Christmas boxes, which are available with a range of different cage pendants where you can swap and change the pearls around inside. They come presented in a lovely Christmas box, so you don't even have to wrap it if you don't want to. You can of course wrap it, add an extra layer. And I think that's everything. Yeah, so we'll get started. If I remember anything else, oh my gosh, I can't talk. We'll add it in as we go. just going to have a look at the clearance. It is, I mean, let me double check. There was loads in the clearance. Let me have a look. So there's still 72 items, like different items of jewellery in there. I'll pop the link in. There's the link for the clearance. But yeah, there's so much off in there. Right, let me come back to you. Thank you, Rachel. They are the heart hoop earrings on the website. I think the ones we've got in at the moment are the star hoop earrings, which are the same size and shape, just mine have a heart and those ones would have a star. Right, I've just seen that I've got to actually move something. I've left my baskets in the way, so let me just pop you on this screen while I just move these, otherwise I won't have anywhere to pop your orders. There we go. Okay, so up first today is Katie Brown. Katie, are you here? Oh, I still do have a little bit of a sore throat, so if my voice comes in and out, that's normal. It will sort itself out again. It's been doing it all day. Aaron keeps looking at me like, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, it will come back. Oh, I love a bit of Christmas music, Tom. I was listening to Christmas music from October, so I've got that on all the time. I even, while we were sorting the living room out yesterday, had the log burning fire on the TV. We don't have a log burning fire, but we had it crackling away with the picture on the TV, then some Christmas music on as well. It was perfect. Bronnie, hello, good evening. I'm currently looking for Katie Brown. Katie, are you here? Sorry, I've got poorly lips. There we go. Now, Katie, if you are here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else can see Katie, please comment on her comment because that will bring it forward so I can see as well. Exactly, Lisa. Why not? See, I've never seen that as a Christmas film, Lynette, and every year I ask Aaron why it is a Christmas film, Die Hard, and I always forget his answer because I still don't, in my head, see it. I don't understand why it's a Christmas film. Penny, hello. Right, last call for Katie Brown. If not, we'll move on. And then if she comes on, we will add her back in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. So, Katie Brown, are you here? So the one that I used this time, Tom, it was on YouTube on my TV, and I just typed in crackling fireplace, and it was one of those, it just popped up, we clicked on it, and it was just a couple of hours of a crackling fire. It was just lovely. Because it's set at Christmas. Maybe I need to watch it again, because the bad guy had a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Set at Christmas time. Maybe I need to watch it. Polar Bear Express is the one that we watch every Christmas Eve with the kids. They even each Christmas get their little gift box out, and then it's got their bell inside from Santa's sleigh, that if they can hear it ring, that they still believe, like in Polar Bear Express. So yeah, we watch that every Christmas Eve. Right, I haven't seen Katie, so we're going to move on. If she does come on, we will add her back in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. Let me just mark that she's not here yet. Oh, excuse me. Up next then is Ira Rowlands. Ira, are you here? Okay, so it's because it's got Christmas music. That's fair. I need to watch it maybe, and then I can see why. I haven't watched it in years, to be fair. Ira, hello. I'm so sorry. It will get out my system in a moment. Now, Ira, you have got one oyster opening altogether. Surprise oyster and donate your shells. And you're looking for a purple or amethysty kind of colour. Okay, so let's go down. And your surprise oyster there's one side and the other side. And in here, oh, you've got a larger two-tonal pearl there. There's no more there. Now he is a two-tonal purple and silver pearl. I can definitely see the two-tonal colouring. Now I'm just drying him up. And let me hold him up so you can have a closer look, Ira. It might not like me today because I've got such a bright top on. For it to then focus on the black sand, it's oh, right, there we go. Okay, so silver here, then as you go around goes into that purple and then back into that silver. So two-tonal silver and purple there. What do you think to this one, Ira? Now, of course, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. We can pop him on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can, of course, swap him for you for a colour of your choice. If I run him through the board for you, he is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. What do you think, my lovely? What would you like to do? So two-tonal purple and silver. Would you like to keep him and pop him on the jewellery, or would you like to swap him for a colour of your choice? It's completely up to you. I'm fine, thank you, Samantha. I hope you're well as well. Change to a purple. Okay, so I'm going to grab a Cadbury purple. However, if this is not the correct shade, please let me know and I can get you a different shade here. Oh, let me just... There we go. So have a look at this one. Is this the shade you were thinking of? We're happy with that one. Perfect. Let me bring you back up again then. Okay, Ira, I hope you're happy with that. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. That's safe on there. I'm just going to write down we are going to have the purple on there. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, perfect. And up next then today is Amy Evans. Amy, are you here? Ira, you're very, very welcome. Amy, hello, hello, hello. Amy, you have got 3 oyster openings altogether. What 3 oysters would you like? So we've got the surprise oysters and the mystery oysters. Yeah, which 3 would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, excuse me. Surprise and donate the shells. Okay, Amy, so 3, 1, 2 and 3 surprise oysters. Let me get them open for you. To turn the subtitles off, go to the 3 dots in the top right hand corner, and I can't remember what the wording is, but you'll be able to turn them off at the top. They automatically do go on now. But yeah, it is personal preference to be able to turn them off if you'd like to. Thank you, Pamela. It's one of my Christmas tops this year. Right, let's go down, Amy. So, surprise oyster number 1. There's one side. And the other side. And your first oyster, I can see a lighter pearl towards, can we see it there? It's quite light. Let me squidge him out. Towards the side there, but I'm just going to have a squidge as well. There's no more pearls in there. Now he looks like he is a pastel apple green, possibly slightly two-tonal. He does, he's got just the slightest two-tonal section to him. So pastel apple green to start with. Thank you, Rebecca. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here, you've got a darker pearl there. And there's no more in that one, Amy. Now, I think this one could be an oil slick. I think I saw a flash there. He is. He's a blue and silver oil slick. So he's base blue and silver, like midnight blue and silver. But then as you go around, so there's the silver, there's the midnight blue. As you go around, you can see flashes of green and purple as well. So beautiful oil slick there. Hopefully you can see the green, purple, blue and silver. Perfect. So second pearl is a oil slick. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is from your surprise bag. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are twinning. There's no more in that one. Twinning with, can you guys see that? Is it a bit bright? I might be able to turn the light down if it's a bit bright. Twinning with lemon yellow twins. Look at those. So you've got a pastel apple green, a oil slick, and twinning lemon yellow pearls as well. Now Amy, if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. I'll just need to know which ones you'd like to go where. And if you're not happy, we can of course swap them for you. So the apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The oil slick is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And then yellow number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Yellow number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. No, he is a 6. Let me just do that again. Not a 5, not a 5.5. He's a 6. So the yellows are measuring slightly different sizes to each other. I'll turn the light down in a moment and see if that's any better. Can you have the twins on the earrings and the oil slick on the big sister? Of course you can. Let me write that down for you. So yellows on there and oil slick on there. Perfect. Let me pop these in here for you. Okay. I've got that down for you, Amy, my lovely. There we go, that's safe on there as well. So oil slick on the big sister and the yellows on the earrings. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. You're very, very welcome, Amy. That's safe up there for you. I'm just going to pop you on this screen again while I just see if I can turn this down slightly. See if that works. Okay. Very Christmassy. Oh, definitely. 100%. Up next today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Cindy Brown, are you here? Now, I thought I saw Cindy earlier, so hopefully she's still here. So I'm just updating my order list as we go, and then that way I can update you guys. Still quite a short order list, so if anybody would like to order, you won't be on late at all. Cindy, hello, hello, hello. Cindy, you have got a stick or pick sparkle dip. So let's pull out one of these for you and see what you get. Okay, so in here, let's go for this one. And let's go down. Good luck, Cindy. Okay, so your crystal charm is the kite or the diamond charm, depending on which way you look at it. It is the golden shadow charm. Excuse me. So it means that it's got different shades of golden shadow within that charm. And then the pearl itself is a brighter autumn peach pearl. So I hope you're happy with the charm itself. And then your decision is going to be with the pearl. Would you like to stick with that one and keep that pearl with that charm? Or would you like to pick and have the choice of an additional 4 pearls So not this one, but 4 other pearls to choose from to which one you'd like to go on the charm. So it's going to be completely up to you. Would you like to stick and keep this one, or would you like to pick and choose a different colour? Stick with that one. Perfect. Let me just take it back off here. So that one is yours. I've got the fitting type that you would like here as well. Let me pop this in here for you, Cindy. Okay, so I hope, Cindy, you'll be happy with everything once it arrives then, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Okay, and up next then today is Kelly Mabry. Kelly, are you here? There we go. Kelly, hello, hello, hello. Kelly, you have got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? We've got the surprise bag and the mystery bag available. Pearls wise, with inside the bags, I would say are the same colour ranges. It is just the different shells. There we go. So 2 oyster openings. What type of oysters, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Thank you, Sue. Surprise bag and donate the shells. Perfect. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? Let me get these open for you. There's 1 and 2. Okay, so Kelly, let's go down. Surprise oyster number 1. And like I say, is there certain colours you're hoping for? There's one side and the other side. And straight away with this one, you've got a larger, slightly two-tonal yellow pearl there, and there's no more in there at all. Oh, thank you, Julie. It's good to be back. Honestly, I love my job, so when I can't do it, I do miss it. So this is a two-tonal lemon yellow. That's from your first oyster. And then moving on to oyster number 2, Kelly. So you get the charm, Donna. The fitting for the charm does get added on afterwards. It's not on there now because you get to pick what fitting you would like. Oh, oyster number 2, and you're twinning. Now this one's got a little bit of the flesh, which is taken on a kind of purple colour there. But that dark bit's just the tail. There's no other pearls in there. But you've got 2 twinning darker pearls. Let me dry them up for you. Now these are two-tonal purple and silver twins. So you can see purple and silver there, and then twin number 2, purple and silver again. Kelly, what do you think to these pearls? I'll need to know which 2 colours you'd like to have on your jewellery. So again, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, let me know and we can swap them for you. 2-tonal yellow and twinning 2-tonal purples. If I run them through the board for you. Yep, Donna, if you can see it on the website, it is in stock. So how we work is I don't put anything on the website unless it is in stock, apart from 25 pearl oysters, but they are in stock at the moment. Okay, so if you can see it on the website, it is in stock, my lovely. Right, 2-tonal yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Purple number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And purple number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well, so they're measuring the same size there. Love the colours, and can you have the purples on the earrings? Of course you can. Let me bring you back up and then I can write that down here. So purples on there. I can see what you mean, Sarah. They do have that sort of, because blueberries have that sort of mottled look as well sometimes, don't they? So let me pop these on here for you. Kelly, my lovely, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. That's safe up there for you. I could do the opening on the live, Donna. I don't generally do the drilling and setting on the live. I've never thought about it to do it on a live. I don't imagine it to be very interactive, because I would have to be concentrating, and over the drill I wouldn't be able to read anything, and the setting I would have to concentrate. But the opening for the pearls we do on the live, and yes, we do have space available for today. I hope that, is that what you meant, my lovely? Kelly, you're very, very welcome. And up next today is Zoe McKell. Zoe, are you here? That's what, oh, sorry, Donna. Yeah, so we do have space available for today. The waiting list at the moment, we've got Zoe and then 2 other people on the order list. So there's definitely not a long wait at all if you would like to order for today. Yeah. And I'm keeping the order list up to date as we go. So it's Zoe, Lindsay, and then Beverly so far. Zoe, hello. Thank you, Bab. Thank you.
Oh, you had on.
Yeah, but I had to unplug the thing, so that's, I can change it now. Thank you, Bab. Thank you for the tea. So we've got Jingle and Bell. Zoe, hello, hello, hello. Right, Zoe, you have got 1 oyster opening altogether. Mystery oyster, and that bag was heavier than I thought it was going to be then. Mystery oyster and donate your shells. Okay, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? So let's go down. You've got a lighter pop there. Oh, now there is a little bit of flesh on that side. I can see a pearl here, but let me just double check there. Okay, so there's no pearls on that side. Hoping for a purple. Now straight away down the bottom we can see a gorgeous bright bridal white. And there's no more in that one. So we've got a bridal white Zoe. Let me hold him up so you can have a closer look. Now again, of course, if you would like to swap for a purple, we can definitely do so. Or of course a different, any other colour. Or if you're happy with this one, that's absolutely fine as well. If you would like to swap for a purple, if you have a preference of what shade of purple, let me know and I can have a look to see what we've got for you. If I measure your bridal white, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. The ring is a gift and the receiver really wants purple, so can you swap? Of course you can. Again, I'm going to go for a Cadbury purple. However, if this is not the correct shade, let me know and we can grab a different one for you. That's perfect. Okay. Well, I hope you and the receiver of the gift will be happy with him, Zoe. Let me pop him in here, then if I write down, we're going to have purple on the jewellery. Okay. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And as always, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. And up next today is Lindsay Kinlock. Lindsay, are you here? Zoe, you're very, very welcome. Lindsay, hello. You are ready, Lindsay. Can you have normal and donate the shells? Now, oyster bags that we've got available today is the surprise bag or the mystery bag. So if you wanted a normal oyster, it would be mixed within the surprise bag along with the Expand the Rainbow and the New Rainbow oysters. Once these ones are used up, we may be able to see if we can bring the other bags back again. I just need to double check how many have all sort of been mixed together. So yeah, which one would you like from there? So if you'd like to go for normal, they would be within the surprise bag. Perfect. So, which one? There we go. Donate the shells. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for then? I'm assuming more of a natural toned colour, just because of the request for the normals bag. So, surprise oyster. Suzanne, hello my lovely. Right, let's get him open. Oh, bless you, Suzanne. Thank you ever so much for the stars there, my lovely. It's very kind of you. Oh, there's one side. And, oh, the other side. And run away straight away, a two-tonal pink pearl. And there's definitely no more in there. Again, the flesh is slightly coloured there. And it's a two-tonal candy floss pink going into sort of a kind of brighter, slightly brighter than candy floss pink. Let me hold him up, Lindsay, so you can have a look. Now the natural colours, I do of course have quite a few natural colours in the stock, so if you wanted to swap this one, we can do so. Or if you're happy with this two-tonal pink, that's perfect as well. I've turned it right down, Bronnie. I don't think there's anything else I can do. If I turn it off, it's literally just darkness. So I do apologise. I can possibly try and rearrange the angle of the camera, because sometimes it is the angle of the camera that the issue is. So I'll have a look at that in a moment. So two-tonal pink Lindsay. Let me run him through the board. He does look like quite a larger pearl. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. Darker pinky natural lavender. I don't know if I've got any, but I can definitely look for, because this is the natural pink pot. It is full to the brim. So let me have a look for a darker one for you. Oh, I've got something which was going to help me. Ta-da! Oh. This was meant to be able to help so I could see all the pearls. See? Da, 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 da. Oh, look at them. Oh, I love it. So I would say straight away, possibly this one. This is actually really helpful, this dish. Yeah, so let me show you that one. That's more slightly rosy gold though. I'm just going to look in the rose golds just in case they've been... No, that's rose gold. Yeah, I'm going to say that that one's possibly... I can go pinkier. Let me see if I can go... Let me show you a few options actually, just because... Where's my other natural ones? Is that all of them? Okay, let me give you some options. Okay, so if we have a look here, the original one I put in was this one. So compared to this one, you can see that it's not as rose gold, but it is, it does sort of have that slight overtone. So this one is more of a baby natural pink, then a pinkier rose gold. I would say that's a darker pink, and then that one again is more of a pink. So we don't have any lavenders that like the natural lavenders. And that one's darker still, but again, I'll put it down the front. Sorry, I just looked down and saw that one, so that's darker slightly as well. Let me number these and let me see if any of these are what you're looking for. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let me put 5 on the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. It's very helpful, Pamela. It's just if I can get them all back into the pot without them running everywhere, then it's the perfect dish, because I'm always struggling with all the pearls in my hand trying to find the perfect colour, whereas if I pour them out, I'm hoping it's going to be so much easier. Number 5 is your favourite, Lorna. If I just do a quick swoop by, so starting with number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Hang on, number 1's at the top. Number 5. Okay. Let's sit. In fact, if I just pour them into my hand. Yay! Okay. Good dish. Okay, so number 5 is the one going on your jewellery, Lindsay. I hope you're happy with that one. Let me pop him in here for you. And then on here as well. Perfect. Lindsay, thank you for the donations with your shells. And I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. How would the volcano charm fit on a Pandora bracelet? So it's the fitting, Lisa. So if when you go to purchase it, ask what fitting you would like. So the fittings would be a hoop fitting or a lobster fitting. A lobster fitting is a clip-on fitting, and a hoop fitting is the slide-on fitting that would slide onto the Pandora bracelet. So it does fit the Pandora bracelet. Okay, so as long as you pick hoop fitting, and that goes with all of our charms. Not a problem, Donna, and I hope you have a brilliant birthday. Lindsay, you're very, very welcome. Thank you, Pamela. Right, up next today is Beverly Adams. Beverly, are you here? Just going to update the order list here. Again, still space available for today, and it's not a long wait at all. Yep, Donna, it's come through. I'm just printing it off for you. And Beverly, hello, my lovely. Let me just print this off just a second. Okay, Beverly, you have got 1, 2, 3 oyster openings altogether. What 3 pearls? No. What 3 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. Perfect, Beverly. Now, are there certain coloured pearls that you're hoping for? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's go down. Oyster number 1. Softer pop there. Okay, so we're going to see what comes out and then we'll go from there. Oyster number 1, there's your mother of pearl. And in here, it's a chocolate bronze pearl. And there's no more in that one. Oh gosh, I just remembered chocolate bronze was the colour of the night before. Hopefully we've got a lovely variation this evening. I mean, I love chocolate bronze, don't get me wrong. Look at him, his gorgeous brighter chocolate bronze there. Moving on to oyster number 2. Now this one's just open just slightly. Means I don't have to pop him there. And there's a little bit of flesh there, but there's no pearls on that side. And then if I have a squidge in here, oh, you've got a darker green, and there's no more in that one. Jenny, we have had in the past 6 years a handful of times where the oyster doesn't have a pearl. However, because they are cultured oysters, they should have pearls in. So if they don't, we just pick you another oyster out. Look at this. So it's a forest green, this one. Gorgeous, deep, dark green. Yeah, definitely hasn't happened a lot. But yeah, if it does happen, you just get to have another oyster. So you are guaranteed to have a pearl or pearls, depending on what's in the oyster. And then moving on to your last oyster, Beverly, and a lighter pop there. Oh, that was a harder one. Oh, and you've got a runaway blue pearl there. There's no pearls on that side. Let me just have a squidge in here. There's a lot of flesh in here, so just let me have a good old squidge. I feel that there, but that is just the tail. If I show you that darker bit there, that is just the tail. Sometimes it can feel like a pearl. It's not as hard as a pearl, but the sort of the lump in the flesh. So if you see me going straight back to the same spot, it's just to double check that it's not a pearl. Right, this is a gorgeous Pepsi blue. So Beverly, you have got a darker forest green, a chocolate bronze, and a Pepsi blue. As always, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll just need to know which ones you'd like to go where. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Your forest green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Can you have them all on lobster fittings? Of course you can. So just confirm for me, Beverly. Let me bring you back up. So that's no pearls on the jewellery. and then you'd like the pearls on lobster fittings instead. Just confirm that for me. On lobster fittings. It is Pepsi Blues. They are a lovely bright bold blue. No pearls on the jewellery. No, that's perfect. I just need to write that down as well, otherwise when I come to make your order, if I can't remember, I'll be emailing you. What pearls we're going where? So if I write it down, then it's perfect. Okay, so the invoice for the lobster fittings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, Beverly. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and of course I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. So I do a hoop fitting, and a hoop fitting does fit on a Pandora bracelet, so it's the slide-on fitting. If I show you the fittings here, so I'm going to put the link in. This is what our hoop fittings look like. This has just got a pearl on it in the photo, but if you imagine this hoop fitting would be attached onto the charms, and that then is the correct size to slide onto a Pandora bracelet, if that makes sense. Okay, right, up next then today is Donna Ritson. Donna, are you here? I might see if my tea's cool enough to drink, because I am quite thirsty. Oh, it's perfect temperature. Sorry, that was a slurp then. I do apologise. Excuse me. Donna Ritson, are you here? Now, you was here before, so hopefully... Not a problem, Nina. If you wanted to send them in for them to get popped onto hoop fittings, that's not a problem, but please email me and I can send you the correct forms and bits and prices, of course, if you wanted to. It is a sloth. Yes, he's a sloth, and then he's got just his... I definitely do, Linda. My tongue's slightly dry. I don't think I've drank enough today. But it's fine. I'll drink loads tonight. I'm a sort of a nighttime drinker. Not as in alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Nothing wrong with it. I just don't drink it. But I drink more in the evenings than I do daytime. Helen, hello. Now, if anyone can see Donna, please comment on her comment for me, because it'll bring it forward so I can see. Donna, if you're still here, my lovely, your comment isn't coming through. So if you click reply on your own comment as well, and then just type something, it will bring it all forward for me so I can see you, my lovely. So I'm looking for Donna Ritson. Are you here? Oh, Donna, you're here. Hello, my lovely. I'm sorry that the comment didn't come through before, but hello, hello, hello. Now, Donna, you have got one oyster opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So we've got the surprise oyster or the mystery oysters. I'm just going to mark that you are here as well. Perfect. Okay, so surprise oyster or mystery oyster. Now, if everybody does see Donna, just pop a comment on the comment just to bring it forward, just to double check that I'm not sort of missing anything, if that's okay. Perfect. Donate the shells and mystery oyster. Now, Donna, is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Okay, so mystery oyster. Let's get him open. And let's go down. So in here, good luck, my lovely. You've got a lighter pop there. Ooh, now there is your mother of pearl. I can see there's no pearls on that side. I can, however, see a pink pearl here. 2, 3, 4. You are quadding. Donna, you have got 4 pearls in your one oyster here. Whoop whoop. Now you definitely get to keep all of these pearls, my lovely. It's just one pearl does go onto the jewellery. So I'll need one colour for the jewellery and all the other pearls are yours as well. You've got a chocolate bronze, an icy blue, a cream and a hot pink. Rebecca, of course you can. If you know the order number, add it to the additional comments so I can add the orders together. So chocolate bronze, icy blue, cream and a hot pink. Now, if you're happy with these, Donna, again, that's perfect. If you're not happy with these colours, we can swap them for you. Okay, so that's completely up to you. And then, like I said before, we'll need to have one pearl to go onto the jewellery. The others are definitely still yours to keep. So your chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. The cream is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the bright pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. Chocolate bronze on the jewellery. Okay, perfect. And just confirm for me, Donna, are you happy with the other colours there as well? So happy to keep those ones there. Yes, okay, perfect. I'm just going to bring you back up again. So it's the chocolate bronze on the jewellery. Let me pop these in here for you. Donna, I hope you have a brilliant birthday. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells here. There we go, that's on there for you. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Good evening, Sophie. Hello. Okay. And up next today is Lisa Morrison. Lisa, are you here? Donna, you're very, very welcome. Mm. So I'm currently looking for Lisa Morrison, and Lisa, you are here. Hello, my lovely. Lisa, you have got one oyster opening altogether, and you'd like a mystery oyster and to donate your shells. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for at all? So let's go down. Good evening, Ellie. So, mystery oyster, Lisa. Oh, gorgeous sort of double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Can you see what I see? Beautiful bright red pearl there. Just going to have a squidge in here. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a bright, deep burgundy red pearl. Now let me just dry him up for you so you can have a closer look. Okay, Lisa, what do you look how bright he is. Wow, 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 wow. Again, if you're not happy with this one, that's not a problem. We can swap him for you. Or of course, again, if you're happy for him to go on the jewellery, that's perfect. If I run him through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. It is, I would say, yeah, I see a Christmas red in him as well. Beautiful, perfect. Just confirm for me, Lisa, are you happy with that one to go on to the jewellery? I'm going to pop him on here because I think you are, but I do just need you to confirm for me. After Lisa, we've got one person on the order list. So again, if anybody would like to order, there's definitely not a long wait at all, and it will be opened tonight. Possibly let me know if you would like to order, just so I don't end the live at all. On the jewellery, Lisa, okay, perfect. So thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okay, up next today is Rebecca Saltoff. Rebecca, are you here? Oh, bless you, Linda. Is there anything I can help with? I don't know if there is, but I'll definitely ask before I go off. And Rebecca, you're here. Hello, my lovely. Let me just mark that you're here as well, Rebecca. There we go. Okay, so Rebecca, you have got 3 oysters altogether. Mystery and keep your shells. That's not a problem. So 3 mystery oysters. Would there be certain colours that you're hoping for at all? So 1, 2 and 3. Let me just get these open. There's 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so let's go down. Your mystery oyster number 1. Let's see what comes out. Okay, so we have sort of more a softer pop with this one. Ooh. Okay, so in here, there's your mother of pearl. I'm just going to pop it to the side and I'll clean them up in a moment. Now, straight away here, we can see a darker pearl. This is just a piece of the shell that's come off. I'm just going to move that to the side. So, darker pearl there. Let me pop him out. It's quite a large size pearl. And I'm just going to have a squidge in here for you. Okay, so that dark bit there is just the tail, but there's no other pearls in there. So I'm going to dry him up and just pop him to the side, and we'll have a closer look at him in a moment. So what I do is I just clean the shells as we go, because you'd like to keep them. Okay. Perfect. So your first pearl out is a large, darker gunmetal grey. Now he's not a black, but he's almost a black. So he is that dark, deep shade there. Okay, so a darker gunmetal grey to start with. Moving on to oyster number 2. Again, quite a nice sharp pop there. And in here, we do have a little bit of flesh on this side as well. And there's no pearls there. So if we have a squidge in here, you've got, oh, a runaway blue pearl, Rebecca. And I'm just having a squidge in here for you. And there's no more in that one. So again, I'm just going to pop the blue pearl to the side. I'll show you him in detail in a second, but let me just clean this shell up for you. So it can be up to 14 working days, Lisa, but do please keep in mind the Royal Mail strikes dates at the moment. So there is a pinned post on my page with the strike dates that are happening throughout November and December. So please do keep in mind those dates as well. And Nikan, my lovely, if you have emailed, okay, perfect. So I will get back to you in an email. I'm afraid I won't be able to have a look now. And of course, I don't know off the top of my head. But if you've emailed, then I should be on top of all emails by tomorrow afternoon. So I hope to get back to you by then, my lovely. Now your second pearl out, Rebecca, is a Pepsi blue pearl. Okay. So a darker gunmetal grey and a Pepsi blue. Does the swoosh ring have any colour on him? I don't think so. I think it's a clear crystal from memory. Let me just have a look. Yeah, so it's silver, and then he's got 3 clear, smaller crystals on the top of the swoosh part. So yeah, no colour in the crystals though. So moving on to your third oyster. Again, quite a nice sharp pop there. Oh, and you've got a watermelon runaway. So there's your mother of pearl. And let me have a squidge in here, there's no more in that one. So again, I'm just going to clean the shells up for you, and then we'll have a closer look at that pearl. Okay, so that is a brighter watermelon pearl. So altogether, Rebecca, you've got a Pepsi blue, a darker gunmetal grey, and a bright watermelon. Now, if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. I'll just need to know which ones you would like to go where. And again, if you're not happy, we can indeed swap them for you. Just let me know what colours you'd like to swap to. If I run these ones through the board for you, your Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. The gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Okay, what do you think to these? Now I'm just going to wrap up your shells here because we're going to have a couple of parcels here. Amanda, yep, there's definitely space available today. After Rebecca here, I've got one person on the order list. So if anybody would like to order, there is not a long wait at all to have an opening. Okay, just possibly let me know that you'd like to order so I don't end the live for you, if that makes sense. So I'll hold those pearls up for you in just a second, Rebecca, again. There we go. Okay, so Pepsi blue, gunmetal grey and a watermelon. Swap the blue and the watermelon to some red ones, of course you can. I'm going to do it again. Oh, it's so much easier. Okay, because then I can do the sizing in my hands. It's just off. Okay, I was about to show you this one then. Okay, what do we think to these ones here? Oh, dark cherry. Yeah, you can. I can swap these for a darker black cherry or even a darker burgundy red if you prefer to. Oh, Jacqueline, this bowl is new. Yeah, I haven't had this bowl long, and it is now. It is the perfect dish to see what colours I have, which ones can go where. So a lot darker than that. So if I show you a couple of shades, so let me make some room. So we're going to have the brightest at the top, then slightly darker, and then I don't want to mix them up, so I'll just use this. I never thought of it before. I know it sounds silly, but yeah, I didn't think of it before to pour out all the pearls to be able to find them. It does make sense. Oh, those two came out. Okay, so let's have a look at these ones. So we can sort of see that we're getting darker in shade as we go down. Okay, so I'm going to give these numbers if any of these are okay for you. So pair number 1, 2, 3 and 4. I was just thinking, Pamela, I may need to get 2 just so I can do a couple at a time. So 1 at the top, 2, 3 or 4. Are any of those shades what you're looking for, Rebecca? Pair number 2 on the earrings. Perfect. Just going to take these other ones away. And then is it your gunmetal grey on your other item? Yes, Ellie, we've got various types of oysters that you can open at home, and also open at home sets. So you'd get the oyster and then, for example, a piece of jewellery like a cage pendant that you can then put your pearls in, or of course oysters on their own in a little Christmas box as well, like perfect stocking fillers. So it's under the open at home section, or if you just prefer to have a single oyster on its own, if you go under oysters on the website, then there's a drop down that you can just select to open at home. I hope that made sense. So yeah, just confirm, is it the darker gunmetal grey that you'd like on the other item? Oh, let me take these 2 away. Yes, okay, perfect. Let me write that down for you. Sorry. So we're going to have reds on there, and then gunmetal on there. Perfect. And then I just need to pop your name on the shells as well. Okay, Rebecca, my lovely, I hope you'll be happy with everything then once it arrives. Your shells are there as well, and then that's safe up there for you. Okay, perfect. And up next then today is Linda Southam. Linda, are you here? Why does this keep slipping today? Sorry about that. Oh, Linda, hello, and it's a Christmas present for your daughter. Oh, well, I hope you and, of course, your daughter will be happy with it. So you've got a stick or pick sparkle dip. So, I'll just push all these down. So hopefully you're going to be happy with the charm that comes out, and then, of course, you get to pick the pearl or stick with the pearl. So let's pull this one out. I'd like to keep that nice and stocked so then they just come out beautifully. Right, let's go down and get him open. Okay, Linda. Ooh. So you have got a crystal spike charm. Now, these crystal spike charms, they are on the website. The colouring here is silver crackle. Okay, now it's a faint silver crackle and it's paired with a sea green pearl. So if I talk about the crystal spike first, let me just hold this pearl out the way. Oh, let's get this focused. So it is a crystal, oh sorry, let me just get it focused for you. Crystal spike charm, and that's got a slight silver crackle, so it's actually a clear crystal spike. On the reverse side, it's got the slightest silver crackle effect. So actually when you look through the crystal, it just every now and then glints a little bit of silver in there. So I would say it's got that colouring of silver within the clear crystal itself. Now the pearl is a bright sea green pearl. Okay, so I hope you're happy with the charm itself, Linda. The pearl, would you like to stick and keep this one, or would you like to pick and choose a different colour to go with it? Now the beauty of the clear crystals, and even with this one which has got silver with him, any pearl colour is going to go with it, so it is going to be completely personal preference to what you and your daughter, what colours you like. So would you like to stick or would you like to pick? Oh, it went really dark then, didn't it? There we go, back to the lighter. Stick, her work uniform is green. Oh, I love that. Okay, so let me just take it back off here. Stick with that one. And green is a Christmassy colour as well, isn't it? Let me pop this on in, not on, in here for you. Linda, there we go, that's on there. Well, I hope you and your daughter will be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Karen, hello, welcome. Okay. We may possibly, oh, let me mark that Linda is here, or may possibly be at the end of the order list today. We have named the elves, yes. So we've got Buddy. Come here, Buddy. And no, not Buddy. Where did I get Buddy from? Oh, this is Jingle. My mind is it's gone. This is Jingle. And then this is Belle. So together they are Jingle and Belle. There we go. So yeah, together, oh, wrong way around. Jingle and Belle. Although for the camera actually it makes sense to be Jingle and Belle that way, doesn't it? They are. They come into play, so I will explain again. So tomorrow we will be launching a new feature, new game, new something, and they will come into play. I've spent a part of today getting it ready, and yeah, it's going to be a good one. In my head it's going to be a good one. There's a lot to it though, so I may have to do a little live I haven't wrote out the description yet, so I haven't worked out how to explain how to play. So I may have to do a little live to sort of explain the rules. But as always, as soon as you sort of play, as soon as we get into the role of it, it's really, really easy to understand. It's just one of those that I'm going to end up waffling on to explain. So yeah, that goes live tomorrow evening. So do keep an eye out for that. Swap them over. So Jingle and Bell. I always forget what way the camera is. Jingle Bell. That Jingle and Bell. Looking forward. Oh, I am as well. It's very Christmassy themed, and you're going to have good luck, or you're going to have bad luck, and yeah, it's fun. I don't want to give too much away because it is going live tomorrow. I've worked a little bit hard on it, maybe harder than I should have, but I love it. It's Christmassy, so it's the best. I just love Christmas. Right, let me have a look here. I think we're at the end of the order list. That's right. Okay, so I had it right in the first place. So yeah, I'll leave them in that order when they go back over there. So thank you everybody for joining us today. We're going to be live again on Tuesday evening. Live from around 8 p.m. on Tuesday, and yeah, I'm excited. I hope you have a brilliant Monday morning and start to your week, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Take care. Bye.